Okay, so here we go with one more, 44.3 on page 197. Now notice they give us two lines, so that means we can do Pythagorean. Hypotenuse squared equals one side squared plus x squared. So we have 49 equals 36 plus x squared. Subtract 36 from both sides. Go away. 49 minus 36 is 13 equals x squared. Now remember, to get rid of your exponent, you take the square root of that and the square root of that. So we get x equals, actually we get plus or minus the square root of 13, but since length can never be negative, we don't even worry about the negative. So our hypotenuse, or our x then, is square root of 13. Okay, so now we have all three of our sides. Now we need to find our angle, because we don't know any of our angles. We just know that if we add those up, we get 90, but that doesn't really help us. Alright, so let me put the square root of 13 back up there. Let's say we're looking for A. What are our options? Since we know all three sides of the triangle, we can use sine, cosine, or tangent. Sine of A would be opposite over hypotenuse. I don't want to work with a radical, so I'm not going to use that one. Cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. Well, oops. Adjacent over hypotenuse, which is 7. I can deal with that. And A, tangent of A, is opposite over adjacent. Again, opposite is a square root of 13. I don't want to work with that. You can, but why work with a square root if you don't have to? So the cosine of A is 6 over 7. So the cosine of A is 6 divided by 7.8571. Now remember, in the last lesson I told you that if you are looking for the angle and you are given the ratio, you use the key on your calculator that has a -1 up there for the exponent. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 0.8571 in there, 0.8571, and then I'm going to hit on my calculator, I hit the shift sign